Well, you might think you have a marketing problem. You might think you need better outreach, better SEO, better social media, better demos, better casting site rankings, better agents, better algorithms, better luck. Meanwhile, your website's sitting over in the corner lighting opportunities on fire like a 3-year-old with a blowtorch. Now, here's the sad truth. Most voice actor websites are not only not helping their careers, they're actively hurting their careers. Hacky, confusing, outdated, self-indulgent, difficult if not impossible to navigate, and or painfully generic. And because voice actors stare at their websites all day, they stop noticing the problems. Clients do not. Look, the average creative director, producer, project manager is not sitting around analyzing your artistic journey while sipping coffee and carefully considering your branding choices. They're busy as hell, distracted, overworked. They got 20 browser tabs open and 6 deadlines breathing down their neck. They want one thing. Can this person solve my problem quickly and professionally? That's it. So if your website creates friction or confusion or uncertainty for even 5 seconds, that's it. They're gone. And this is one of the biggest mindset shifts voice actors need to make around their marketing. Your website is not an online resume. It is not a digital diary. It is not a goddamn shrine to your precious creativity. It is a sales tool designed to make it stupid simple for clients to hear you, trust you, and contact you. And a lot of voice actor websites fail at all 3. So let's talk about the 10 most embarrassing website gaffes sabotaging careers right now. Now, before we get to cruising altitude, I want to give you our free source of the week. It's our top 10 voice actor website design strategies. 10 winning principles for designing a site that not only looks good, but works like it should. That means it converts visitors into clients. It's a free e-booklet, and you can get it right now. I'll put the link in the description and show notes. Don't dawdle on this. You did that the last time, and I guarantee you had a shitty week because of it. Mistake number 1. Your demos are in witness protection. Nothing kills momentum on a voice actor website faster than making people hunt for your demos. And yet, my God, voice actors bury the demos under drop-down menus, they put them on separate interior pages, or they make clients scroll through giant walls of text to find a tiny little play button that looks like it escaped from a 2009 WordPress template. Your demos are the product, not your bio, not your carefully crafted welcome paragraph about your love of the craft of voiceover. It's your demos. If a client lands on your website and cannot immediately hear your demos, your website has already failed the audition. And let's just make this worse for a second. Some voice actor websites require you to download the demo before you can listen to it. Others, you can only listen to it and you can't download it, so there's no way for people to file your demos should they like them. Others use broken players that don't work on mobile. I see SoundCloud embeds filled with unrelated clutter and branding that pulls attention away from the demos. You're making people work too damn hard. The best voice actor websites make demo playback instant and obvious. One click. Done. Because producers, guys, are not patient. They're flying through the hiring process. Mistake number 2, your contact process feels like a mortgage application. You know what clients love? They love convenience. You know what they do not love? Email ping pong. And a shocking number of voice actor websites still look like they're operating in 2006. Reach out for my availability. Send me an email and I'll get back to you. Let me know a few times that work for you. No! Professionals use systems. If a producer wants to connect with you, if they want to book you for a live session, if they want to book a chat, that should be easy like Sunday morning. A simple booking calendar makes you look more organized, more professional. It removes friction, and it helps build momentum. Meanwhile, I see a lot of voice actor websites that bury the contact form all the way down in the footer, like ashamed of it. Still others provide only social media links, which is the digital equivalent of saying, you know what, DM me. Maybe I might respond. It could happen. Let's hope for the best. Your contact process should scream, it's super easy to schedule with me. Not, well, maybe I'll remember to check my inbox between auditions. A third massive mistake I see is that your website is a shrine to you. Now, this one hurts people's little feelings, and I'm okay with that, because it's one of the biggest problems I see in voiceover marketing. Most voice actor websites read like an autobiography project. Endless paragraphs about childhood dreams and artistic passions, the love of cartoons, and finding your voice. Meanwhile, your client's sitting there wondering if you can actually help their project. Clients care about themselves, guys, and their clients. That's not rude, that's just how business works. They care about deadlines, about professional quality audio, fast turnaround, reliability, ease of communication, whether you can make their explainer videos sound human rather than corporate drone speak. Your website should focus on the client's problems that you solve, not your emotional backstory. Now look, there's nothing wrong with personality. Personality matters. But your homepage is the prime real estate on your site, and way too many voice actors waste that opportunity by focusing on themselves rather than on the pain points and challenges of their clients and prospects. A producer for an e-learning project wants to have the confidence that you can make their dry as a dusty fart material sound engaging. A commercial producer wants to know that your reads are grounded, that your audio is quality, and that you can turn it around quickly. A corporate client wants reassurance that you're professional and reliable. That's the shit that books work. Number 4, your headshots look like mugshots. Look, I see a lot of voice actor websites, and I'm still stunned at the number I see with cropped vacation photos, ancient LinkedIn headshots, and pictures that look like they were taken in the middle of a hostage negotiation. Your photos matter. No, clients are not hiring you for your face or your build, but part of a professional image is, after all, visual, whether we like it or not. Clients make decisions, conscious, unconscious, on branding, on image, on design, photography, presentation, again, whether we like it or not. A low-effort photo creates a low-effort impression. And here's the irony. Voice actors will spend thousands of dollars on a professional demo, still thousands more for coaching to get that professional demo and performance, and use yet a picture that looks like it was taken with a disposable inside of Buc-ee's. Professional photography doesn't have to mean stiff and boring and corporate. It just has to show intentionality, clear branding, consistency, images that show confidence and personality and professionalism all at the same time. The best voiceover websites are cohesive. The photography matches the tone of the brand. Everything else on the page feels deliberate and intentional, and that level of polish is what builds trust. Number 5, your domain name screams cheap ass. Nothing quite says, I'm not taking this seriously, like a free domain name. And yet we still see shit like bestvoiceguy247.wix.com, coolvoiceactor-va.net, and john-smith-voice-over.biz. My God, please stop! A professional domain is one of the cheapest things you can do to help polish your reputation. And yes, clients absolutely notice when you do not have one. Weird domains, free subdomains, random hyphens, awkward extensions, all that noise immediately creates doubt. Your website should sound like a business. Simple, clean, memorable, and if possible, make sure you get the .com, because the moment a client sees an obviously free website domain, they think to themselves, well, if this person won't invest in their business, why should I? Number 6, your website looks vanilla AF. And this is where things get really ugly. So many voice actor websites are clones of each other. Same stock microphone shots, same warm, conversational, authentic buzzwords, same generic templated layouts. It's a sea of sameness. And again, the irony, right? Voice actors, we all spend years trying to develop a unique sound, and then we build websites that are completely indistinguishable from one another. Your website should reflect your brand, your positioning, and yes, your personality. Not in some crazy, over-designed way with spinning animations and 5 different fonts, but in a way that just feels distinct and memorable. The strongest voice actor websites, like the strongest voice actor auditions, feel intentional. They have a point of view. The design choices support the brand. Personality feels real rather than manufactured. You don't need to look outrageous. You just need to stop looking forgettable. Number 7, your website is a mobile disaster. Here's a terrifying thought. A large percentage of your traffic is probably visiting your website from a mobile phone. I looked up my analytics. My traffic is about 25% mobile. Now imagine what happens when someone goes to listen to your demo on their phone and your player breaks, or your buttons overlap, or your text becomes microscopic, or your contact form refuses to work properly, or your fancy video demo takes a minute and a half to load over cellular data. That's not a minor inconvenience, guys. That's lost work, because people won't wait or work through the issues. They'll just leave. And I see so many voice actors spending days and days down rabbit holes around making these tiny tweaks around colors and fonts, and yet the website isn't usable in the first place. Meanwhile, producers and hirers, voice buyers, are rage-quitting their websites because the damn play button didn't even work on an iPhone. Mobile optimization, responsive design is not optional anymore, guys. Your website should work beautifully, flawlessly, seamlessly on every device. Fast loading, clean layout, easy demo playback, easy navigation, obvious contact options. Mistake number 8, you have zero social proof. And this is one of the fastest ways to make your website feel minor league. No testimonials, no client logos, no reviews, no proof that anyone has ever trusted you to do work for them before. And at that point, you're basically asking strangers to take a gamble on you with absolutely no reassurance. And look, if you're brand new, that's understandable. I get it, and I have a video for you, social proof for newbies, but many established voice actors ignore this stuff completely too. Meanwhile, testimonials. Social proof is one of the most powerful ways to build trust in your voiceover marketing. People trust what other people say about you far more than they trust what you say about you. Even short testimonials can really dramatically increase credibility. Just a quick one-sentence note about professionalism or turnaround speed, the way you communicate, or the quality of your performance. That helps reduce uncertainty. Client logos, when you have permission to use them, reinforce legitimacy. Industry memberships add authority and credibility. And in voiceover marketing, in all marketing, trust is currency. Number 9, your website has no clear call to action. And this one destroys conversions every single day. Client scrolls through, listens to your demos, gets all the way down to the bottom of your page and says, "Okay, now what?" That's no bueno. Your website should guide people toward an action. Request a quote, schedule a call, contact you, listen to the demos, something, anything. Instead, so many sites I see end with some vague, inspirational bullshit and no clear next step whatsoever. So the visitor's left there wandering around trying to figure out what you want them to do. Never make a client think harder than absolutely necessary. Strong calls to action create momentum. Weak calls to action create hesitation, and hesitation kills inquiries. And this, I think, might be one of the most overlooked voiceover marketing tips out there. Your website shouldn't just exist, guys. It should be a pathway. It should lead people to contact, conversion, and connection with you. Otherwise, it's just expensive digital decoration. And mistake number 10, you built a website rather than a marketing tool. And this is the biggest mistake. It's the linchpin behind the first 9 that we've already talked about. Too many voice actors build websites built based on what they like and their personality rather on what makes clients hire them. That's how you end up with confusing menus and cluttered layouts, giant blocks of self-focused copy, autoplay videos, a million fonts, unnecessary animations, and distractions. The best voiceover websites are not the fanciest. They're the clearest. They remove friction. They reduce uncertainty. They make the demos easy to hear, they make contact clear and obvious, and they make professionalism painfully apparent. That's what effective voiceover marketing actually looks like. Your website isn't there to impress you or other voice actors. It is there to make prospects confident enough and trust you enough to hire you. That's the mission. And here's the biggest point that most people never even consider. Clients, prospects, when they come to your website and it sucks, they're not going to tell you. You're not going to get an email from one of your prospects saying, "Hey, just so you know, your mobile layout was a disaster and your demo broke when I tried to play it on my iPhone." Nope. They just move on. And that's why website problems are so insidious, because they create leaks in your marketing that are absolutely invisible. You blame the market, the economy, the casting sites, the algorithms, the agents, the industry slowdown, the AI. Meanwhile, your website's over there drop-kicking opportunities into traffic. And that should be encouraging, because this shit is fixable, and you don't need a $5,000 custom website to do it. You don't need perfect branding, and you don't need 6 months of obsessive tweaking. You need clarity, professionalism, usability, and a client-centered approach. That's it. A strong voice actor website should make hiring you feel easy, fast, low risk, professional. If your website does that, your marketing becomes dramatically more effective. And if it doesn't, there ain't no amount of social media posting in the world that's going to compensate for that friction. So pull up your site. Look at it honestly, not as the emotionally attached artiste. Look at it as the client. Can people hear your demos? Can they contact you effortlessly? Does your site work beautiful on mobile and all devices? Does it feel trustworthy? Does it look like a real business? Does it stand out? Does it explain why somebody should hire you? Or does it suck? Because if it does, at least now you know where to start. If this video provided value to you, if you think it'll be valuable to another voice actor or creative pro, please share it with them. We would greatly appreciate that. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're listening to us on the audio podcast, we'd love a follow, maybe even a review. Thank you so much. The more we exchange strategies, tactics, opinions, information on this channel and in the wider voiceover community, the better, stronger industry we'll have for all of us. Thanks so much for your support, and we'll see you back here again very soon.